There's a fella down the road who waves each day. Doesn't say much, but he's got a way of making you feel like you belong, like every soul's part of the same old song. Miss Connie brings bread to the widow next door, and we don't keep score, we just give more. In the land of the open hand, where love grows wide across this land, we shake with trust, we lift with grace, no matter the name or the face. From barns to steeples we understand, we're living proud in the open hand.
We hold the door and take our time, wave at cars we'll never mind. We fix a fence, we share our tools, and kids still learn those old time rules, like saying please and meaning it, and standing tall when the anthem hits.
In the land of the open hand, where love grows wide across this land, we shake with trust, we lift with grace, no matter the name or the face. From barns to steeples we understand, we're living proud in the open hand. It ain't about who owns what place, it's how we show up face to face, with hearts that give and backs that bend and hands that help again and again. In the land of the open hand, with flags that wave and feet that stand, we carry hope, we work this ground, we build each other up, not down. No richer soil, no finer brand than this sweet land of the open hand. The Ferris wheel turns against the sky as kids eat corn dogs walking by. There's a quilt booth next to lemonade, and a high school band in the tractor parade. The flags hang high from every tent, like they know exactly what they meant. Flags at the fairgrounds, proud and tall, waving wide for one and all. Veterans standing hand on heart, to little ones just playing their part. It's not just fabric in the air, it's who we are, it's why we care. From dusk to dawn, they never fall. Those flags at the fairgrounds say it all.
The pie contest is heating up. The mayor's judge with a paper cup, and someone's preaching about the past, where neighbors made their good times last. We walk the road
Flags at the fairgrounds, strong and free, waving for you, waving for me. No greater sign of where we stand than those flags in every hand. We don't need gold, we don't need fame, just flags at the fairgrounds in our name. There's a flag by the mailbox down our lane, waving proud through sun and rain. Tied with care to a wooden stake next to a pail of grandma's cake. Every house, the same old pride, right there where the heart resides. Flags by the mailbox, blowing free, saying this is home for folks like me. A simple sign that love runs deep, from the porch swing to the fields we keep. No fancy words, no big city talks, just truth in flags by the mailbox. Kids ride by on bikes and grin, tossing paper, counting wind. Old man Lou still tips his hat, sitting quiet where the garden's at. And every Friday, rain or shine, the stars and stripes still hold the line. Flags by the mailbox, blowing free, like me. A simple sign that love runs deep, from the porch swing to the fields we keep. No fancy words, no big city talks, just truth in flags by the mailbox. Some see fences, some see land, but I see neighbors hand in hand, tied together row by row with flags that say what we all know. Flags by the mailbox, proud and wide, marking the road where dreams reside. In every town where hearts still talk, you'll find those flags by the mailbox. As I walk this land in no rush, no pain, the fence is warm, the gate swings wide, just like it did when Dad was alive. Every step I take, I feel the years and all the strength that brought us here. These are the fields we call our own, where roots run deep and hearts are grown. No man comforts me. Her hands taught mine to pull the weeds, to plant with care, to meet the need. This isn't just some plot of land, it's every dream that took a stand. These are the fields we call our own, where roots run deep and hearts are grown. No mansion walls, no city throne, just dirt and love and weathered stone. Through drought and storm, through seed and stone, we stand in fields we call our own. Let the skyline chase its glass and chrome. We've got skies and crops and a steady home. These are the fields we call our own. In every seed a life has grown. We don't need more than what we've sown. We're proud in fields we call our own. Sun's just rising, boots hit the floor, coffee brewing, screen doors torn. Out in the field by the old oak tree is where my granddad handed it to me. Not a fortune, not a deed, just a shovel and a line to seed. Hands in the dirt, heart in the sky, living slow, watching time go by. We plant, we pray, we wait, we reap, and carry promises we keep. This life don't come with polished perks, but we find heaven with hands in the dirt.
Mama's flowers bloom in rows next to where the corn still grows. She'd say, you'll learn more from the land than any book you'll hold in hand. And now I teach my daughter to love the ground that carries you.
Hands in the dirt, where we belong, where right feels right and roots grow strong. We don't ask more than what we earn, just time to sow and time to learn. We live, we rise, we love, we hurt, but we find grace with hands in the dirt. Mama's flowers bloom in rows next to where the corn still grows. She'd say, you'll learn more from the land in any book you'll hold in hand. Now I teach my daughter to love the ground. There's a gravel drive where the blacktop ends, and a fence line built by callous friends. The flag still waves on a weathered post, faded a bit, but we love it most. There's a porch swing, creaking supper on, and peace that hums when the day is gone. Flags and faith at the end of the lane, where folks don't curse the wind or rain. They bow their heads, they lend their tools, they raise their kids with simple rules. You won't find gold or fortune's name, but there's flags and faith at the end of the lane. Miss Patty sings while she waters flowers, and Bobby prays in the quiet hours. We pass around what we don't need and bless our meals before we feed. It ain't for show, it ain't for fame, it's how we live and why we came. Flags and faith at the end of the lane, where folks don't curse the wind or rain. They bow their heads, they lend their tools, they raise their kids with simple rules. You won't find gold or fortune's name, but there's flags and faith at the end of the lane. And every light that shines at night reminds us all we're doing right. We give, we wave, we say God bless, and let the good Lord do the rest. Flags and faith at the end of the lane. Oh, glory flying through joy and pain. From Sunday shoes to workday strain, we stand with flags and faith in the lane. And every light that shines at night reminds us all we're doing right. We give, we wave, we say God bless, and let the good Lord do the rest. Flags and faith at the end of the lane. Oh, glory flying through joy and pain. From Sunday You wipe your hands on denim blue, fresh from work and still so true. The porch light's not yet needed here, just golden hour and you so near. The sky turns soft, the breeze is kind, and every trouble slips my mind.
Golden hour, honest heart, right here is where the good things start. We don't have riches, but we've got peace. In every breath, in every piece of this small town wooden art, built by grace and honest heart. You pour the coffee, I set the chair. We don't need much to show we care. This world may spin, may chase and race, but time moves slow in this one place. The sun dips low, the sky turns white, and love feels strong at eventide. Golden hour, honest heart, right here is where the good things start. We don't have riches, but we've got peace. In every breath, in every piece of this small town wooden art, built by grace and honest heart. Let the city chase its fire, we'll stay here with no desire but to sit and soak the day as golden light just fades away. Golden hour, honest heart, forever ours, never far apart. This porch, this love, this evening air is everything that says we're there. No fancy things, no world to chart, just golden hour and honest heart.
You hung that lantern just last fall, said let it shine when the night birds call. Now every dusk that soft light glows on worn wood steps and calloused toes. You kick off boots, I bring the pie, and we sit still beneath the sky. Lantern glow and leather boots, simple signs of deeper roots. A life that's slow, a love that stays through every night and work-filled day. No need for roads that chase the stars when everything we need is ours, right here beneath these quiet routes with lantern glow and leather boots.
The wind rolls in across the wheat. You tap your heel in that old seat. The stories come, the worries go, like fireflies in lantern glow.
through every night and work-filled day. No need for roads that chase the stars, when everything we need is ours, right here beneath these quiet routes, with lantern glow and leather blue. Still pointing home, back here to you. Lantern glow and leather boots, built from time, not haste or suits. And I'll be here when the day is through, in leather boots and glowing through with you. There's a wave from Dale in his old red truck, and kids riding bikes with a splash of luck. Mrs. Green hangs flags on her porch rail, right next to sweet tea and paper mail. The sun comes up and the world feels sweet when you got good folks on every street. Good folks on every street, with open hearts and steady feet. They lend a hand, they say your name, they know your story, love you the same. From mailbox chats to garden rows, it's not the house, it's who you know. And there's love in every heartbeat, with good folks on every street. Old Roy strums chords by the hardware store, and sings to kids on the corner floor. The baker gives out day-old bread, with a wink and nod and a prayer well said. This town don't change, but it sure repeats that warm hello from every street. Good folks on every street, with open hearts and steady feet. They lend a hand, they say your name, they know your story, love you the same. From mailbox chats to garden rows, it's not the house, it's who you know. And there's love in every heartbeat, with good folks on every street. Some chase dreams beyond the bend, but I found mine in neighbor friends, with flags that wave and chairs that creak, and kindness flowing down the street. Good folks on every street, with faith so firm and smile so sweet. No need to run, no need to roam. These simple roads still feel like home. The first time I held that plow, I felt the weight of then and now. 4 generations deep in rows, where the river bends and cotton grows. This ain't just land, it's who I am. It's hard land living in my hands. Hard land in my hands. More than fields, more than plans. It's mama's song, it's daddy's call. It's rising strong after every fall. I don't need maps to understand. I'm holding home, heartland in my hands.
There's a quilt inside from Grandma's thread. Each stitch a word she never said. And the same red soil that stains my boots grew our hope and buried roots. With every mile of working land, I feel the pulse, I understand.
Hard land in my hands. More than fields, more than plans. It's mama's song, it's daddy's call. It's rising strong ever every fall. I don't need maps to understand. I'm holding home, hard land in my hand. It ain't just crops, it's family ties. A place where dreams don't need disguise. Hard land in my hands. Through every storm I proudly stand. With love that's sown and truth that spans, I carry on. Hard land in my hands. There's a fire going down in Bobby's yard. Kids chasing sparks under mason jars. Miss Ruth brought stew in a covered pot, and no one here says much a lot. But every glance and helping hand says more than words could ever stand. Hearts like this don't need the stage, they beat with quiet, steady grace. Flags still wave and doors stay wide. There's room for every soul inside. It's love and work boots, hugs at risk, and thanking God for hearts like this.
The mailman stops for a glass of tea, sits and talks beneath a tree. He knows your name, your kids, your past, and asks about your mama last. Ain't about the things we own, it's how we show we're not alone.
Hearts like this don't need the stage, they beat with quiet, steady grace. Flags still wave and doors stay wide. There's room for every soul inside. It's love and work boots, hugs at risk, and thanking God for hearts like this. They build the towns, they raise the barns, they hold the world in weathered arms.
And every smile that lights our way is born from how they live each day.
Hearts like this don't make the news, but they're the reason we still choose to wave our flags, to stand, to give, to live the way we're meant to live. We're richer than a banker's list, 'cause we've been blessed with hearts like this. It started with a patch of land and Grandpa's strong and weathered hands, a hammer hope, a crooked smile, a porch they built to last a while. They didn't have much, just dreams and dust, but they built a life on faith and trust. Home grows from the ground up, from seeds we plant in coffee cups, from Sunday songs and harvest moons, from creaky floors and worn out spoons. It ain't about the house or truck, it's love that grows from the ground up.
Now I walk the same old fields where Mama canned and Daddy kneeled. The wind still hums a sacred tune that dances with the fields in bloom. And every child who learns to stay becomes the roots that never stray.
Home grows from the ground up, from seeds we plant in coffee cups, from Sunday songs and harvest moons, from creaky floors and worn out spoons. It ain't about the house or truck, it's love that grows from the ground up. We pass it on like bread and name, a fire we tend, a holy flame. Home grows from the ground up, with gentle hands and prayers that tough no mention walls, just feels and trust, where love grows strong from the ground up. From the ground up. We pass it on like bread and name, a fire we tend, a holy flame.
Home grows from the ground up, with gentle hands and prayers that tough. No mansion walls, just fields and trust, where love grows strong
from the ground up. From the ground up. There's a flag on the pole at the old feed store, waving the same since the Second World War. And every porch down Miller Lane glows soft at dusk like a warm refrain. The sun dips low, the day unwinds, and peace is found in what we find. Hometown flags and golden light, simple things that feel so right. From pickup trucks to kitchen songs, it's where our steady hearts belong. We don't need fame, we don't need flight, just hometown flags and golden light. Tommy's grilling by the schoolyard fence, and Becky's laughing about 50 cents that her daughter earned selling lemonade. In a world that's quick, we choose to stay where folks know names and smiles don't fade, and faith still walks the promenade. Hometown flags and golden light, simple things that feel so right. From pickup trucks to kitchen songs, it's where our steady hearts belong. We don't need fame, we don't need flight, just hometown flags and golden light. Let the cities chase the latest trend. We'll be right here with loyal friends, where kindness grows and love feels wide, and front porch truth ain't hard to find. Hometown flags and golden light wrap around us every night. In every wave, in every face, we find our freedom, find our place. We live this life in plain daylight with hometown flags and golden light. There's a gravel path through the old front gate, where summer lingers and troubles await. The porch sits wide, the planks worn thin from all the years we've tucked love in. And every time the day unwinds, we find our peace between the pines. Home between the pines, quiet and true, with skies that fade to deeper blue. No city sound, no rush, no lines, just rocking chairs and grateful minds. This land, this light, this simple sign, we're home between the pines. You hum a hymn from Sunday past, while shadows stretch across the grass. The dogs are near, the coffee's low, and all we need is what we know. We don't need more, we don't need signs. We've made our home between the pines. Home between the pines, quiet and true, with skies that fade to deeper blue. No city sound, no rush, no lines, just rocking chairs and grateful minds. This land, this life, this simple sign, we're home between the pines. The world may spin, the seasons race, but time stands still in this old place. And every breeze through branches wide reminds us why we never tried to hide. Home between the pines, where we stay, with hearts that bloom at end of day. So let the sun set slow and kind, we'll be right here between the pines. The sky's on fire, but soft and slow, like it somehow knows it's time to go. You hold my hand, I lean in close. This love we've built, it lingers most in every groove these planks have known, where roots were laid and hearts were grown. The last sunset on the porch we made, where memories never seem to fade, where laughter lived and prayers were said, and every kiss and tear we shed. If this is where the daylight ends, I'll greet the night as more than friends, with one more breath, with one more torch in this last sunset on the porch. You rock the kids through sleepless cries. I nailed the roof 'neath stormy skies. We danced when times were lame and rough, but faith and porch boards held enough. Now silence hums where voices play, but still our stories gently lay. Last sunset on the porch we made, where memories never seem to fade, where laughter lived and prayers were said, and every kiss and tear we shed. If this is where the daylight ends, I'll greet the night as more than friends, with one more breath, with one more torch in this last sunset on the porch. Let tomorrow rise wherever it must. We've had just know I'd do it all with you. Last sunset on the porch we made, where legacies in light are laid. We'll close our eyes, no need to run. We love beneath the setting sun. If heaven starts with steps like these, then let me go in porch light peace and smile once more. No need to scorch at this last sunset on the porch. I hear their voices on the breeze, through the rows past the cottonwood trees. Great-granddad's laugh, grandma's hymn, still dancing soft on the edge of wind. It ain't just air, it's who we are, in every gust from near and far. Generations in the wind, blowing through where we begin. From cradle fields to sunset skies, their hands still hold, their roots still rise. They speak through soil, through rust, through tin. We feel generations in the wind.
Mama's dress hung on the line, waving slow like a faithful sign.
Of all the love this land has known, of all the seeds that we have grown.
And when I close my eyes again, I'm standing in that wind with them.
Generations in the wind, blowing through where we begin. From cradle fields to sunset skies, their hands still hold, their roots still rise. They speak through soil, through rust, through tin. We feel generations in the wind, the wind. No headstone tall, no name engraved, speak as loud as what they gave. Generations in the wind, still whisper where the fields have been. And as we walk these acres wide, they walk beside us side by side. We're never lost, we're never thin. With generations in the wind. The sun peeks over the silo top, and dew still clings to every crop. The barn doors creak, the roosters cry, and life begins beneath the sky. The gravel crunches under feet as generations rise and meet It's a farmland morning song where the quiet hums so strong. No traffic noise, no sirens loud, just open fields and work we're proud. With every breath we sing along to that farmland morning song.
There's biscuits warm on Mama's plate and Grandpa's boots by the milking gate. The same old dog runs up the hill, chasing birds with time to kill.
It's not for show, it's just our way to honor every start of day. It's a farmland morning song where the quiet hums so strong. No traffic noise, no sirens loud, just open fields and work we're proud. With every breath we sing along to that farmland morning song. We don't need words, just sky and soil and hands that know the weight of toil. It's a farmland morning song where love and roots have grown so long. With every sun that comes along, we rise and hum that same old song. Our hearts belong where we've grown strong, singing that farmland morning song. There's a rusted sign on the county line, but the folks round here are mighty fine. They wave at strangers passing through and always ask, how do you do? The flags are flying by the gate, and every smile feels like fate. Kindness on the county line, where simple hearts and love combine. You won't find gold, but you'll find grace in every wave and warm embrace. We plant our roots, we take our time, with kindness on the county line. Miss Laura leaves a pie each week for the widow down by Miller Creek. And Bobby mows his neighbor's yard just 'cause he's old and walking's hard. No one here stands alone, that's just how we've always grown. Kindness on the county line, where simple hearts and love combine. You won't find gold, but you'll find grace in every wave and warm embrace. We plant our roots, we take our time with kindness on the county line. Let the cities chase their neon dreams. We've got stars and front porch beams, and every hand you shake out here comes with pride and old-time cheer. Kindness on the county line, where flags wave free and hearts alive. We don't need much, just hearts that shine with kindness on the county line. Daddy's boots, war-worn and cracked, but they walked with pride and never looked back. He said this soil's more than ground, it's where our love and strength is found. And every time I plant a seed, I feel the fire that made us believe. From dirt we rise, from sweat we build, through empty hands and hearts fulfilled. We ain't made of silver skies, but we shine strong where the eagle flies, with callous palms and steady eyes. We live with pride. From dirt we rise. Mama's hands shaped every meal, from garden rows and windowsills. She'd hum a hymn, then pull the weeds and pray the rain would meet our needs. We never begged for fancy things, just trusted what the harvest brings. From dirt we rise, from sweat we build, through empty hands and hearts fulfilled. We ain't made of silver skies, but we shine strong where the eagle flies, with callous palms and steady eyes. We live with pride. From dirt we rise. From dirt we rise. This land won't lie, it shows it all. The truth, the pain, the rise, the fall. From dirt we rise, and still we stay, through storm and sun and working days. Our stories etched in fields and skies we're living through. From dirt we rise. The silo stands like a steeple tall, watching over us through it all. We plant with hope, we pray for rain, and trust the sun to rise again. It's not just food this land provides, it's where our faith and work collide. It's grain and grace in every row, from Grandpa's field to where we grow. We don't just reap, we bow, we learn that every harvest, every turn is more than soil, it's heaven's face. We're fed by hands of grain and grace.
Mama's hymn flows through the air as we lay seed with love and care. She'd say the Lord walks every field, with every blade your hands reveal. And in that truth we find our way, through work and worship, day by day.
It's grain and grace in every row, from Grandpa's field to where we grow. We don't just reap, we bow, we learn that every harvest, every turn is more than soil, it's heaven's face. We're fed by hands of grain and grace. And when the season's rough and dry, we still give thanks and lift our eyes. It's grain and grace that raise this home, from dust to strength, from roots to stone. We live, we give, we find our place in fields of faith. And grain and grain and grain. I was born where the soil turns red, where the wheat grows wild and the cattle's fed. First steps taken in a field of hay, under skies that never fade away. It wasn't much to folks who pass, but to us, it's gold, not just grass. This is the land that raised my name, through sunburned hands and summer rain, where every acre holds a tale of grit and love that never failed. I owe it all, I stake my claim to the land that raised my name. I learned to ride on that gravel road, waved at trucks, helped mama sew. Granddad's voice still calls me home. don't lie, it stands the test of who we are and all that's left. This is the land that raised my name through sunburnt hands and summer rain, where every acre holds a tale of grit and love that never failed. I owe it all, I stake my claim to the land that raised my name. They say you leave, you chase the sky, but I found more where roots don't die. This is the land that raised my name, and I still walk it just the same. With every breath and every flame, I stand upon the land that raised